Are you absolutely sure your bedroom isn't slowly wrecking your health? Listen, if you're over 60, I need you to pay attention. Because your bedroom, the place where you're supposed to rest, recharge, and heal, could be secretly making you sick. And here's the terrifying part. Most of us never even notice the signs until it's too late. We're talking about hidden triggers for poor sleep, chronic congestion, joint pain, and even risks for more serious issues that pop up over time. I've got 7 specific culprits that may be lurking in your bedroom right now. And trust me, once you recognize them, you'll never look at your sleeping space the same way again. Some of these might sound harmless at first, but don't be fooled. I was even shocked when I realized how easily they can undermine your well-being. And I get it. You might be thinking, my bedroom is fine, it's clean, it's comfortable. What's the big deal? But if you're over 60, your body doesn't bounce back from pollutants, poor sleep, or stale air the way it used to. In fact, a 2023 National Sleep Foundation study showed that older adults are far more sensitive to even minor disruptions in their sleep environment. That means your bedroom clutter, your old linens, even your nightstand habits can affect your health more than you realize. So grab a seat, or better yet, walk into your bedroom and look around. Because by the time we're done, you'll know exactly which 7 things you need to remove or change ASAP to sleep better, breathe easier, and protect your aging body from harm. Let's jump right in. Item number 7, a stash of old dusty books you never touch. Okay, I love reading as much as the next person, but if you're holding on to a pile of old books, especially ones you haven't cracked open in years, they could be collecting more than just memories. Dust, mites, and even mold spores can bury themselves in the pages, especially if you live somewhere humid. And if you keep those books next to your bed or piled up on a shelf within arm's reach, guess what you're breathing in every night? I used to have an entire mini library within inches of where I slept. It looked cozy, sure, but I started waking up with a tickle in my throat, occasional sneezing fits, and that dreaded morning congestion that seemed to last well into the day. At first, I thought it was seasonal allergies, until I realized the books were never dusted, never aired out, and basically turned into a breeding ground for mites and mildew. Why does it hit older adults so hard? Our immune systems can get more reactive to these allergens as we age. Plus, according to a 2024 clinical report, extended exposure to certain molds can increase respiratory symptoms, even in people who've never dealt with classic mold allergies before. So what's the fix? I'm not telling you to throw away your beloved classics, but do a thorough cleanup. Dust your books regularly, or store them in a closed cabinet if you're not reading them. And if you notice any funky smell or visible mold, it's time to toss them or store them far away from where you sleep. Trust me, you'll feel the difference when you wake up breathing clearly instead of wrestling with a stuffy nose. Item number 6, piles of unwashed clothes or damp laundry. Let's talk about laundry. This might sound obvious, but you'd be shocked how many people, myself included, occasionally let the laundry hamper overflow in the bedroom. Or worse, we leave damp clothes in a basket just for the night, which can easily turn into multiple nights. And once moisture builds up, you've set the stage for mildew, musty odors, and a giant magnet for bacteria. Remember, as we get older, our skin can be more sensitive, and our immune system may not fight off every little irritant like it once did. Breathing in that stale, moldy air? Not exactly the path to a good night's sleep. A recent survey by a major home cleaning brand in 2023 found that nearly 62% of adults store dirty laundry in their bedrooms without realizing the negative impact on air quality. That's a huge chunk of people basically sleeping next to a hamper that's slowly turning into a petri dish. Ever woken up with a mysterious itch or mild rash? Sometimes it's not just your detergent. It could be from the air contaminated by damp, musty clothes. So do yourself a favor. Wash clothes promptly, and if something is damp, like sweaty gym wear or a towel used too many times, don't let it hang out in your bedroom. Toss it straight into the washing machine or hang it up somewhere well ventilated until laundry day. Small changes here can make a big difference. Item number 5. Worn out or improperly cleaned bedding. We all know the pillow situation, right? If it's more than 2 years old, it's practically a paradise for dust mites and bacteria. But let's extend that idea to all your bedding: sheets, duvet covers, quilts, and even your mattress protector. If you aren't washing these regularly, or if they're way past their prime, your bed might be teeming with microscopic annoyances that trigger allergies, disrupt your sleep, and leave you groggy. When was the last time you washed your duvet or comforter? For many, it's a once-a-year chore, if that. The problem is, our bodies produce sweat, skin flakes, and body oils every single night. Over time, that creates a perfect environment for dust mites, yes, them again, and potentially fungal growth. And if you're a hot sleeper, maybe you deal with night sweats, or you live in a muggy climate, then you're adding extra moisture to the mix, which is exactly what mold loves. I recently saw a 2023 health guideline recommending that sheets and pillowcases be washed in hot water weekly, especially for older adults dealing with allergies or skin sensitivities. Monthly or seasonal deep cleaning of blankets and comforters is also crucial. And don't forget your mattress protector, or if you don't have one, consider buying one. Now, if your mattress is 8, 10, or even 15 years old, that's another conversation. Mattresses can double in weight over time due to dead skin and mite infestation. Not to freak you out, but if you have that feeling of achy in the morning, or stuffed up the second you wake, it might be your ancient mattress. And yes, I know it's a big expense, but your health is worth it. Even if you can't replace it right now, airing it out and using a quality waterproof yet breathable mattress protector will go a long way. Item number 4. Cluttered nightstands and excessive electronics. We're going to talk about something that plagues almost everyone: the cluttered nightstand. Sometimes it's medication bottles, half-finished glasses of water, random knickknacks, and that charging station for your phone, tablet, e-reader. Basically a mess of wires and devices. But guess what? All that clutter can affect you more than you think, especially if you're over 60. First off, the more objects gather dust, the worse your air quality gets. And I don't know about you, but I rarely think about dusting my nightstand daily. Electronic devices also emit heat, and sometimes a faint electrical hum or light, even in standby mode. That subtle glow from chargers or screens can mess with your circadian rhythm, making it harder to slip into deep, restorative sleep. Have you ever felt anxious and restless in bed without a clear reason? Clutter can subconsciously signal chaos to your brain. A 2023 UCLA study found that individuals who reported high stress levels at bedtime often had more clutter in their bedrooms, especially around their sleep area. This feeling of disorganization can compound the normal anxiety or worry many of us experience as we get older. Health concerns, family matters, financial stress, and it can show up as insomnia or restless sleep. What's the simple fix? Streamline. Keep only the essentials on your nightstand, maybe a lamp, a small clock, and 1 or 2 items you truly use. like reading glasses or a single book you're currently reading. For electronics, either store them elsewhere at night or place them in a drawer so their lights and hum don't distract you. It's a simple habit that can have a profound impact on your sleep quality. Item number 3. Air fresheners, synthetic fragrances, and potpourri. You know those air fresheners that plug into the wall and promise to keep your room smelling like a tropical paradise? Or the potpourri bowls that fill the air with a super strong floral scent? They might be doing more harm than good, especially to older adults who may already have compromised respiratory systems or heightened sensitivities. Here's why. Many of these products contain phthalates, parabens, and volatile organic compounds, VOCs, that can irritate your airways. A quick look at the label, if you can read the tiny print, often reveals a laundry list of chemicals. And while they might smell pleasant, they can trigger everything from mild headaches and sinus irritation to more serious breathing difficulties if you're prone to asthma or COPD. A late 2023 environmental health study highlighted that even short-term exposure to synthetic fragrances can disrupt sleep quality for certain sensitive individuals. That's partly because these chemicals can cause mild inflammation in the nasal passages, leading to snoring, restlessness, or that awful feeling of not being able to breathe properly at night. What to do instead? Go natural. I'm talking about essential oil diffusers that use pure oils, not synthetic blends. Scents like lavender, chamomile, or bergamot can help calm the nervous system, potentially improving sleep and reducing anxiety. Or better yet, bring in live plants, known for purifying indoor air, like spider plants, snake plants, or peace lilies. They quietly filter out toxins and release oxygen, giving your bedroom a fresher atmosphere without chemical side effects. Item number 2. Poor lighting and heavy blackout curtains, used incorrectly. Now you might be thinking, wait, I thought darkness was good for sleep. And yes, generally, we do want to minimize light at night. But some folks take it to the extreme, hanging ultra-thick blackout curtains and never letting any sunlight in. If that's you, you might be disrupting your natural wake-up cues. Our bodies rely on morning light to regulate the circadian rhythm, signaling that it's time to stop producing melatonin, the sleep hormone, and start ramping up cortisol and serotonin for daytime alertness. With extremely dark curtains, you risk oversleeping or feeling groggy because your brain never receives that subtle "it's morning" signal. A 2024 article in the Journal of Sleep Health pointed out that older adults especially benefit from gradual exposure to morning light, as it helps stabilize their sleep-wake cycle. On top of that, heavy curtains can trap dust and reduce ventilation, leading to stuffy air. If you notice a stale smell in the morning, or if you often feel fuzzy-headed upon waking, it could be poor air circulation combined with a lack of natural light. What's the solution? You don't have to ditch your curtains altogether. Instead, keep them drawn at night for darkness, helpful for deeper sleep, but open them up first thing in the morning to let that natural light flood in. If privacy is a concern, opt for light-filtering curtains that block harsh sunlight but still allow a gentle glow into the room. This way, you support your body's natural rhythms without imprisoning yourself in complete darkness. Item number 1. A bedroom that's way too warm or way too cold. I know we all have temperature preferences. My friend is always freezing and cranks the heat at night. Another buddy practically sleeps with a fan blowing year-round. But extremes in either direction can undermine your body's ability to fall asleep and stay asleep. And this is even more critical as we age. A lot of people don't realize that the human body naturally wants a cooler environment for optimal rest. According to recent guidelines from a 2024 sleep conference, the ideal bedroom temperature is around 65 degrees to 68 to 20 degrees. Going too much higher can result in restless sleep, night sweats, and dehydration, while going too low might increase joint stiffness or even trigger cramps if you're prone to them. Ever woken up drenched in sweat around 2 a.m.? Or found that your shoulders and knees ache more when the room is chilly? That's your body telling you something's off. Older adults especially need consistent and comfortable temperatures at night because temperature regulation can become less efficient with age. Plus, if you already have arthritis or muscle pain, sleeping in a room that's too cold might stiffen your joints by morning. So take control of your environment. Use a thermostat or space heater safely to maintain that sweet spot. If you share the bed and your partner has a different preference, consider dual control blankets or layering solutions so each person can manage their own warmth. Trust me, nailing the right temperature can dramatically change how refreshed you feel when the sun comes up. Bonus tip: don't neglect ventilation. I can't stress enough how important fresh air is. Even if every item I mentioned is perfect, a bedroom that doesn't get aired out regularly can become a breeding ground for stale odors, bacteria, and general stuffiness. If you can, crack open a window for a few minutes every day. Yes, even in colder months, just to circulate the air. Some people invest in a HEPA air purifier to help trap dust and allergens, which can be a game changer if you have respiratory issues. The older we get, the more we benefit from maximizing the quality of the air we breathe all night long, bringing it all together. So there you have it. 7 key changes you can make to ensure your bedroom supports your health, rather than quietly tearing it down. Let's do a quick recap in plain language. Old, dusty books. They can harbor dust, mites, and mold. Keep them tidy and cleaned, or store them away from your bed. Unwashed or damp clothes. Musty laundry can breed bacteria and worsen air quality. Don't let it linger in your bedroom. Worn-out bedding. Old mattresses, pillows, and unwashed sheets invite dust mites and mold. Clean or replace regularly. Cluttered nightstands and electronics. Dust, chaos, and distracting lights or sounds can sabotage your rest. Simplify your bedside. Synthetic fragrances and air fresheners. Harsh chemicals in artificial scents can irritate your lungs and mess with your sleep. Go natural. Incorrect use of blackout curtains. You need morning light to regulate your body clock. Open them early. Too warm or too cold. Room. Extremes in temperature disrupt sleep, especially for older adults with joint or circulation issues. Now, pause for a second. How many of these items apply to your bedroom? It's okay if you've got more than a few. I had almost all of them at one point. Seriously. But each small change you make will bring you closer to the restful, healthy environment your body needs, especially after 60. Remember, your bedroom is supposed to be your sanctuary. This is the place where you recover from the day, restore your energy, and protect your mind from stress. Don't let it become a hidden hazard zone just because you haven't checked underneath your bed or dusted off your books in a while. Every improvement, no matter how small, can result in better sleep, clearer sinuses, more energy, and potentially fewer aches and pains. Take it step by step. Start with the easiest fix, maybe washing your sheets and pillowcases in hot water and adding an essential oil diffuser with a calming scent. Then, move on to bigger tasks like decluttering, adjusting your curtains to let in morning light, or replacing that ancient mattress. You don't have to do it all at once. but commit to making these changes. I promise, your body and mind will notice. And if you found this helpful, do me a favor. Pass it along to a friend or loved one who might be struggling with unexplained allergies, fatigue, or poor sleep. Sometimes the solution isn't expensive pills or complicated therapies. It's just cleaning up the environment we spend a third of our lives in. Thank you for spending this time with me, and I hope you feel inspired to turn your bedroom into a true healing space. If you have any thoughts or questions, let me know. I love hearing how these small tweaks can create big transformations in people's lives. Until next time, sleep well, stay healthy, and remember, you deserve a bedroom that supports you, not one that silently tears you down.